Good morning and welcome to more Paper Mario. Today, we'll get a Volt Shroom. Alright, cool. Today we need to explore this haunted mansion. The gates do that, but I'm pretty sure we can still leave. We do still need to also go back for that badge. I need to figure out exactly where it is. Although we might just have to do this story beat first. Welcome, sirs and madam. I'm pleased you made it through Forever Forest. My master awaits you in the room highest up on this lovely mansion. Please go to the 3rd floor. There you'll hear all the news of the star spirits. It is pretty cool. This looks actually almost exactly like Luigi's Mansion in its layout, so that's really cool design. I'll see you there. So it does make me wonder if they were already planning Luigi's Mansion when they designed this one, or if the design of Luigi's Mansion is just a callback to this, which it very easily could be. Who knows? Either way, we'll go ahead and restore some of our HP and FP, get some saving in. There's another path we can take this way, but we won't be able to actually go anywhere that way. So there's nothing we can really do. We can still open the gate, and we can actually go back for that badge. So I'm gonna try that real quick. Which means I want Cooper out. Okay, so we're back at the room with the bulb. Now, if you notice here, there are like 3 clumps of mushrooms next to this one. There's only 1 clump of mushrooms next to this one. And if we come back over here, well, I guess there's kind of different clumpings there. This is the way we're obviously supposed to go. However, I am wondering if this is perhaps an alternate route. So let's see. If we're wrong, then it just takes us right back to here, which we were wrong. Which is fine, that's really easy to recover from, because we weren't actually that far in. If you're not, like, exploring all the way around all of this place and you know what to look for, it's actually very easy to get through here. I believe the next path we wanted to take was that one right there. Yeah. This place is actually really quick when you know exactly what you're looking for. And then this puts us right back in the room with the bulb. So, we'll go ahead and take this path then. And we need to keep our eyes out for something that's different, but not as obviously different. So... oh no, this is the room with the bulb. Wait, what was the other room then? Wait, what? Hang on. Now I'm confused. I've confused myself. Okay. Then it's this one to the left. Okay. Then, oh. Oh, this is the old man. Okay. I thought this was the bulb place. Okay, so, no it is not. So, we'll go through this one. Now we're in the room with the bulb. Okay. So, I think this might be the area. So, we've got Scary Face Tree that has a bunch of stuff there. What other differences are there, though? We've got some pretty normal tree with a little cluster of mushrooms. Cluster of mushrooms are slightly different there. I don't know if there's... actually, all of those pathways are just slightly different, so it doesn't look like that's actually showing me a good indication. Yeah, and then we're right back here again, which we've already been in this one. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up how we get to this, because I'm not actually seeing it off the top of my... I'm not seeing it right away. Okay, I've figured out what it is. Apparently it's... So it's right next to the one that will lead you to Boo's Mansion. It's in that same path circle. So I'm going to see if I can identify what it is that I was missing there. Because I didn't see anything that looked like it was super different. Alright, so this way will lead us to Boo's Mansion. Now, if we go... Yeah, if we go one of the other routes here, it will lead us to... I see. That's what it is. Okay. The secret route allows you to talk to this rock. Oh, that's very secret. Okay, and if we go here, then it will lead us to another secret room. Which will lead us to another badge. Another FP Plus badge. So that's neat. But that's okay. We'll, I guess, fight this fuzzy, because why not? We'll just do our normal Power Quake into... or Quake Hammer into... Shell Toss, Power Shell, whatever. Take these guys all out. Not that worried about it. We are actually getting close to another level up. Not that that terribly matters for me right now. I think this is the path we came in on. I think we've gone full circle now. Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. So then we'll just go back to Boo's Mansion. Well, that took a little bit longer than it actually needed to, because I didn't realize it was on the path next to Boo's Mansion. But that's okay. So we'll now actually go explore Boo's Mansion. Heal back up a little bit here. And we'll go ahead and save since we got that other badge. I think at this point we've gotten all of the secret badges that we can access. So we're coming along. And you know what? Let's bring in Goombario. Tell me all about this mansion, Goombario. Oh my god. What a magnificent mansion. Being haunted must really hurt the real estate value, though. I like the old-fashioned yet eerie style. The chandelier and the display case look like they're valuable antiques. Even the sofa in the foyer looks like it's pricey, even though it's a bit worn. I love antiques. Wouldn't mind taking a good look at those things. Yeah, so he kind of gives you a hint of things you can interact with here. You'll see that this sofa cushion is a little bit differently colored, which gives us an indication that we can hit it and jump up there. Now, unfortunately, no matter how fast you are, you're not going to be able to get to this one. But that antique case will move when we do that. We can also go upstairs. We've got some paintings and some booze hanging out. We've got this wiggly picture. Hi, did I startle you? You want to go to the 3rd floor, don't you? Well, I'm afraid you're going to have to find whatever's missing from this frame. If you manage to find it, I'll let you go upstairs. Mwahaha. Bo is such a harsh boo, testing her guests like this. Alright, well, luckily... Oh, I really thought we could actually just jump down from here. That would have been more fun. There's a Borky Boy outside. Well, we've also got this little door we can go through here, We can get jump scared first, though. There's not a lot we can do in this room right now. We can come back here later to do more, but there's not a lot we can do at the moment. But there is one very special thing we can do. We can be 8-bit Mario. We can also rock this rocking chair. I do appreciate that he comes fully equipped with sound effects as well. You can't hammer, you can't spin, all you can do is move and jump while you're like this. And if you jump back in, it'll change you back. Also, if you go through the door, it'll change you back. Unfortunately, you don't get to stay as 8-bit Mario for very long, but it's just kind of fun. So let's head on upstairs and see what we can see up here. We do have 2 different doors we can go through. Let's start with the left. So we've got this little area with a music box and a boo with a treasure chest. I'm so bored. Bored. I know the Lady Bo ordered me to stay here, but for how long? Well, we'll see if we can do something with him a little bit later. Let's check out the other area. Alright. Well, we do have another discolored thing here, so... Oh ho! Mario, you have come! If you want this record, you must guess who holds it. So here we have a memory game. Yeah, he's gonna talk at us. And the trick here is don't look at what he's saying. I can go ahead and read this one, but if you continue to try and read the dialogue box, you will immediately lose track of who has this. The Lady Bohu will get very angry if we let him get it too easily, fellow boos. Do your best like we practiced. Yeah, from this point, I am not going to read any text until I hit the guy who has this thing. Alright, so it's that one. Yeah. Say whatever you want, buddy. Oh, crap, he went off screen. I think it was this one? No, it was the one right next to him. I should have waited. They went off screen, and so I lost it. Alright. I've never actually failed that before, so that's new dialogue for me. Which is pretty cool. Well, now I know to wait until they get a little bit closer before I move the dialogue box. Otherwise, they'll go off screen, and then I lose track of who it was. Okay, so it's that one. Alright. There we go. No, boo-hoo. You guessed right. Go on, take it. Oh, boo. Lady Bo's really gonna flip out on us. There's some very Borky boys outside. They're very excited. Okay, I think they're done. You got the record, a record of upbeat music. How can you play it, though? I don't know, I'm sure we can find out a way. We can examine the other ones, though. And lose HP for it. So, don't recommend doing that. We can examine this one again, but it won't do anything. So, we'll just go ahead and zip on back to this door. I love the spin dash. We can also examine this fireplace. And somehow that doesn't hurt us. But I also think I found the thumbnail. We'll go ahead and put the record in. Tap A to play the record. You gotta have rhythm. Don't press it too fast or too slow. If you press B while it's playing, the record will stop. So we need to get it right into that middle range and kind of try and keep it there. Never actually seen what happens if you get it going too fast. Apparently nothing. It'll slow itself down. After you press B, you get out of it, so it'll slow itself down, and you can come over here and open this treasure chest. Oh no, Lady Bo gave me one job to guard that treasure chest. She's gonna punish me so bad if she finds out about this. Oh well, I may still be okay. It's not like you can get anywhere without knowing how to use that weight. I love the booze. Can I do it again? Oh my god, I can. Yeah, so there's really no punishment for just pressing it as fast as you can. I always thought you actually had to have rhythm with it, but no, it doesn't actually punish you at all for just spamming. Huh. I think it does require that you get to at least a fast enough degree, but if you just spam it, it doesn't seem to punish you at all. Who knew? But we'll go ahead and hit this thing, and now that we have the weight, after we stop swinging, we can continue to keep that weight down, which will let us go through here. And let's see, so we got a treasure chest. I like treasure. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's just a trick. But we can also come through here. Now, I believe that if we come through on the other side, we'll see that this wall is bombable. But I believe we can also bomb it from this side. Yeah, we can. So what you're expected to do is bomb this wall from this side, but you can also bomb it from there. Now, there's nothing we can actually do in this room, mind you, but that is a thing. So that's pretty cool. If you know about that, then you can just do it ahead of time. Again, doesn't really save you anything, but you can. So let's see. There's nothing we can really do in this room. We can jump on top of some crates, I guess. We can go through here. And the door's gone. Gotta love it. Well, we can jump on top of these crates and also do nothing. Or we can open up the big old chest and unleash another swarm of booze. Mario, welcome. You want these boots? You must guess who holds them. Yeah, dude, we did this before already. Yeah, buddy, I know. We did this before. Ah, but now they're throwing them. So it's a little bit more complicated. Alright. So I believe it is this one. Yeah! That will get us this super boost. The attack power of Mario's jump has increased. So normally we would now be doing 2 and 2 now, but because of that power plus, we're doing 3 and 3. So now our boots actually can do 6 damage, and our hammer will do 5. You can also do the spin jump by pressing A again while in the air. No, boo-hoo. You guessed right. Go on, take them. Oh, boo. Lady Bo's really gonna flip out on us. So, as he said, we can now do the spin jump by pressing A again in the air. Now, a fun fact, if you hit an enemy with your ground pound... Oh my god. Timing on that is actually a little bit rough now. If you hit an enemy with that while you with your ground pound there, it will actually do more damage to start the battle. But we can also break these crates, which sometimes have items, like a maple syrup. And we can talk to this guy. There's a hidden floor panel very near here. A star piece is hidden underneath the floor panel. Press A while jumping. So yeah, now there is a new thing that we can do. We can find and flip these little hidden panels in the floor. These are all over the game. And we can now flip them with our super boots. When we get the next hammer upgrade, we'll also be able to flip it with the hammer. We'll also, of course, be able to flip it with the next boots upgrade. But now we can go and get all the star piece panels in the game. But breaking that will allow us to come down here and talk to this guy, which is the first place we've seen that we can buy life shrooms. So that'll be very useful. Lady Bo told me you're not to sell any items to Mario. You're him. But I want the items. What if I spin jump at you? Well, we'll go ahead and hit the switches. The big ol' switch. Is this going to unlock all of the question mark blocks? So that I can run across yellow, green, and red paths? I guess not. I guess it'll just drop the floor out so that we can come back over here. That works too. But, as we said, we can continue to spin jump to break some of these guys and get some extra items. I felt like there was a unique item that came out of breaking these, but that might only be in Thousand Year Door. Yeah, that might be a Thousand Year Door only sort of thing. I don't remember if there was anything for me to break in this room. Oh, this was the room I was just in. Okay. Wow. Alright. Well, let's just move on then. Okay, so if we come over here, there are some more things that we can break. I think those two might contain an item as well, but we need to be able to get to them a little higher up to do that. So we'll do that in a minute. I feel like there was another room with stuff we could break. We might as well. The items don't respawn after you break the things that have the items, but they are fun to get. So no item out of that one. Nothing out of that one. Aha! Here we go. We get an apple. As far as I'm aware, this is the only way to get apples. Sweet tangy apple restores 5 HP. What do I want to get rid of? I'll get rid of a tasty tonic for that. Yeah, and there's another apple there. I think we can use the apples for cooking, which is why I actually care about them. I'll get rid of the fried egg. But more importantly, we can come down here. Which, while we're down here, we'll go ahead and switch to Paracarry. And we will be able to use that shop in a minute. We just have to complete the puzzle of this place first. We get the Boo's portrait. There we go. We will go ahead and switch back to Goombario. I tend to just like having Goombario out unless I plan to be using other people. Oh, I kind of wanted to jump on those. That's okay. I can come back for them later. Especially once I'm able to actually use the shop to check these apples. Now, I think you might be able to get replenishable apples out of those crates, but like the Super Shroom and the maple syrup and whatnot, I don't think are replenishable. I haven't checked that. I haven't tested it. They might be. I also haven't tested if the apples are replenishable, so I don't know. But I could see from a gameplay design, or a game design standpoint of making the apples replenishable, but not the other items. Anyway. Whew, well that feels better. It's nice to be back inside my frame after so long. Alright then, I'll help you go to the 3rd floor, okay? Jump towards the drawing and I'll take care of the rest. Yep, so then we just press the button, and it brings us right here. Say hello to Bo for me. I've always called her Bo. I feel like there's a more Boo-centric name that she could be getting called, but I've always called her Bo. You finally arrived. You took your sweet time, huh? I was testing you to see if you would live up to your reputation. How were the tests? Tough? I love this character. My name is Bo. I always want to call her like Bow. I am glad to finally meet you. I am Bootler, the butler. I am Lady Beau's humble servant. The reason I asked you here is that I need a favor. Bootler, give him the rundown. Of course, my lady. Mario, do you know the area near here called Gusty Gulch? A hill rises at the top of the gulch, and upon it sits the castle of Tubba Blubba. He is a monster, and he eats us, ghosts. Boos are his favorite food. Many of our friends have been eaten. We tried attacking the evil fiend to save our friends, but Tubba Blubba is far too strong for us Boos to slow down, even very slightly. He seems invincible. That's why he's known as the invincible Tubba Blubba. There is still hope, however. If rumors are true, then Tubba Blubba has a secret that he closely guards. That secret is probably something that relates to his weak point. So, Mario, I want you to find out about his secret and defeat him. You'll do it, won't you? Of course, you'll get a reward for doing us this service. If you beat Tubba Blubba up, I'll let you have this. The Star Spirit. Mario, I'm sorry we must meet in such a dire situation. My name is Skolar. I escaped from Tubba Blubba's castle, but I was in quite a weakened state when I made it outside. As a result, I couldn't go back to the sky at first. I tried to head for Shooting Star Summit to make a leap to Star Haven, but I became lost in the forest. While hunting for a way out, I was captured by Boos, and now here I am. I don't know what to say. What do you think, Mario? Not a bad deal, is it? You would have to fight Tubba Blubba to save this Star Spirit anyway, right? This way you help us Boos, too. Besides, I'm going with you. I'll help you like no one else can. What, my lady? What did you just say? You at Tubba Blubba's castle? Quite out of the question. I simply cannot allow you to put yourself in such danger. Still your tongue, Bootler. I have seen too much suffering caused by Tubba Blubba. I wish to see him punished with my own 2 eyes. Besides, Mario will need me. There's no way he can reach the castle without my powers. Alas, then lady, I, Bootler, will accompany you. It is my sworn duty to see that no harm befalls you. The ancestors demand it. I will be at your side always. You stop that nonsense. I am not a child. I will be fine by myself. I am now imagining Boo children. I've never questioned how Boos reproduce, because I've never wanted to think about it. Like, I guess I always just kind of assumed that, you know... Well, I guess if a Koopa dies, they become a dry bones, but, like, I always just kind of assumed that, like, another creature dies and they become a Boo, and that's just kind of the cycle. But this is insinuating that maybe Boos reproduce like everything else, because otherwise how do you have Boo children? You will wait here for my return. Lady. Is this alright, Mario? I'll join up with you until we oust Tubba Blubba. Yeah, we don't really get an option. Bo joined the party, like it or not. So, she can make us both become transparent so enemies won't notice us. While we're transparent, objects will go right through us, but however, we also cannot move. If you move or press down C again, you will not be transparent anymore. While in battle, she can slap enemies silly with her smack attack, or use out of sight to make you both become transparent. Which is, very useful. I actually really like Bo. She does not do anything against opponents with defense, but against opponents that don't have defense, she does tons of damage. She can her base attack is actually the strongest base attack in the game. It just hits multiple times for 1 damage each. So if anything has defense, it doesn't work at all. But otherwise, Bo is actually really, really cool. I like her a lot. I don't think there's any star flip panels here. Later we'll get a badge that tells us when we enter a room with a flip panel. We'll be wanting that badge. Lady Bo, please come back as soon as possible. Hush up, Bootler. You be quiet and take care of the mansion while I'm gone. Alright, well, we have bow. I do want to see if I can break those crates. We can also now talk to the other people in the mansion. But I think this is probably a good spot to end it for today. In our next episode, we'll talk to some of the people in the mansion and head off to Gusty Gulch. So let's see you guys then.